Hello, everybody. My name is Larry Baronis. Excuse me. I'm the Pinbug guy, and welcome to Larry the Pinbug chat number 57. So, here we are. Today is Sunday, and we have a few topics that I like to talk about and get some input from you guys on flex pins. But before I go into that, I like to mention that Larry's fountain pen t-shirts have just come out today, and Mr. Announcer will tell you where you can pick those up at today, and they have a special for today only. It's a real good deal. And also for the Fort Worth Pen Club, those t-shirts are out as well, also at a special deal for today only. So you might want to check those out. And for anybody that's in for t-shirts, jeans, shorts, whatever, it's great. Larry's Fountain Pen t-shirt will have the logo underneath the wording. So it looks cool. Love it. Mr. Announcer ordered one of those and a Fort Worth Pen Club, and I did the same. Mine is going to be, what is it, a dark blue, navy blue? What was mine?
Yeah, I think you took dark blue.
Yeah, and yours is a
burgundy.
Burgundy. And on the Fort Worth Pen Club, they're only, what, blue? What kind of blue was that?
It was I think they called it a royal blue.
Royal blue, yeah. Fort Worth Pen Club is only one color, and that's the royal blue. But if you're not in the Fort Worth Pen Club, I guess it'd be all right to choose
Actually,
whatever.
I think you can choose your own color on that one.
Oh, you can choose your own color? Okay, well, been corrected. What do I know, right? So.
Okay, hello to Padrino, to Frank and Kara. Max is here, and Oscar and David C.
All right, hello guys, how's it going? So that's pretty cool. I'm excited about it. My first t-shirt to come out. I've been thinking about it, planning this day for a couple of years now. Been over many designs and getting feedback from Mr. Announcer and from some other buddies of mine. But, I knew what I wanted, and I wanted to be sure I got what I wanted. So we did it yesterday, in fact, and it's on today on sale. So, Mr. Announcer, give the details. Hey, Janice.
Okay, you can go to Zazzle.com.
Can you hear him well?
Zazzle.com, and you can either search for Fort Worth Pen Club, or you can search for FW_pen_club. That's FW_pen_club. And also for today only, it's off today. They have the discount, which is almost 50% off. The discount code is Great Deal ZAZ. Great Deal ZAZ.
So these t-shirts are regularly $23.99, and today they're like $13.77, I believe. Great deal. And even when the sale goes off, I plan on buying me a color of each one. I love t-shirts. I'm a t-shirt and jean top guy and shorts. So, yeah, I'm digging it. I'm feeling it. I'm excited. And they look great. And I'm excited about the Fort Worth Pen Club. Real quick, I am trying to get some guest speakers for the Fort Worth Pen Club. And I'll leave it at that for right now. I have one gentleman in mind, and we have been collaborating a little bit this morning, and we'll do more later. But I'm trying to do all I can to get this Fort Worth Pen Club going, because it is a great pen club. We got some great folks in there, and we all share the same passion and love for fountain pens. And it's really cool when we all get together. We bring our pens and inks, and everybody can look at them, and they can test writing it to see if they like that pen or not. That's a good way to find out, like going to a pen show. You don't know if you like a pen to actually have hands-on and writing with it. And there'll be some pens that I love that they may not love, and that's cool. That's just how it works. But we meet at the Dixie Cafe on Julian at 6:30 on Monday, like tomorrow, and we'll have dinner for those who wants to eat. And Mr. Announcer and I will get there early because we're going to eat and then just kind of get ready. And so after we eat, and then we have our little pen meeting, and it's a cool little club. And what I want to do is build that club, to nurture that club, and try to bring in different speakers for the club. So, and I'll get with Janice on that later, either today or tomorrow. So that's the Fort Worth Pen Club. If you live in the Dallas, Plano, Denton, Louisville, Azle, Mineral Wells, Weatherford, Crowley, it doesn't matter. Come on out. We meet every other month, the second Monday of each month. Okay? If you're a pen person, check us out. Love to have you. Just get a hold of Janice. She's the head of the pen club. All right, Mr. Announcer.
Hello to David L.
Hey, David. So, all right, here we go. We're going to talk a little bit about flex pens. So, anybody has any favorite flex pens or anything they like to mention about flex pens? Here is your chance. First of all, I want to bring up a flex pen. Now, what did I do with it? Right here he sits. Here it is. This is the Duraflex pen that came out recently. And my number on this one,
Hello to Matthew.
Hey, Matthew, is 151, and they're only, I think, making 1,896 of the pens, I believe. And it's a pretty cool pen. I like that wicked nib on it. Really cool. The question is, flex. If any of y'all have this pen, I'd love to hear your input. One thing I can say, it lays down the ink. And it does some flexing. I had some comments that it didn't flex that well. It has some line variation. It's a wet nib, but you can get some flex out of it. Is it a great flex nib? It's an okay flex nib. I like it. Hey, for $60, it's okay. I guess one of the reasons why I like it because it's a nice wet nib. So,
hello to Hungry Zapatos, who likes the Neponset music nib. And hello to Brumario.
And so the next one is the Noodler's Neponset music nib. I do like that pen very much. Does it flex like a good flex nib? Not really, in my opinion. It does have some line variation, but what I like about that pen also, it lays down the ink. I really like how it writes, how it feels. It does get some good line variation, and maybe just could be me. I'm still learning how to flex correctly, but I just picked up a vintage Van Scotti Flex 14K Gold Fine Nib, and that's one heck of a flex nib. It really does flex very well.
Hello, Greasy Pete.
Hey, Greasy Pete. And here it is right here. This is the Van Gogh Vintage 14K Fine Nib Flex Nib, and it does a great job. I really love it. Good job on flex. Another flex pen I like to talk about right now is the one I'm glad I bought. It was a bit pricey. Was the Aurora Optima Flex. This pen is really super nice flex pen as well. really a nice nib, gold nib, and it does lay down the ink, and it does a super job of flexing. This is a nice flex nib. If a pen is not a flex nib, I wouldn't recommend to keep pushing that nib, because sooner or later you're going to spring those times, and then it's going to cost some money to get that repaired. If you're lucky, maybe you can put it back like they were, but it just depends how much pressure you apply. So I don't have flex nibs. I'm sorry, I apologize. I don't push a non-flex nib. I may do some line variation, but I won't push it. I just got in my Platinum Century 3776 with a medium 14K gold nib, and I really love this pen. A nice writer. I love the nib. It's just a great fountain pen, a really sensational fountain pen that I love. I really like it, and I'm glad I got it.
Web Rookie, hello, and he likes your pen.
Oh, thank you, sir. Here's my newest member of the family, and it took me about 3 years to decide, should I get it or not?
Hello to Luis.
And here it is. The Pilot Justice 95. Mine is a fine nib, fine to hard, and to me, it's another treasure. I love it. I truly love this pen. What a magnificent pen. And as you know and keep up with my YouTube channel or Facebook, I'm a medium type guy. I love medium nibs. Okay. I also love oblique medium nibs. Broad nibs. I do like broad nibs, but it just depends on the nib. There's some broad nibs I don't like, some I do like. I like the Pilot stub, that 1.0. I like that one. I do like the 1.1s, the 1.5s. I've tried the 1.9s, and they're big, and I have even bigger stubs than that. The one I haven't tried yet that I'm interested in trying is the Vanscanti 1.3 stub. So that's been in my head for a while. So, if flex pens aren't made to flex, I'd be really careful not to injure that nib. So, and I'll leave it at that. So, real quick, some pens that I got in that I'm testing out right now is this one. This is now these are some weird names. Brand new pens that are out, Chinese pens. And they look, yes, just like the Lamy Safari. And this one is this is how it's listed for a name. The new one PC, I guess for peace, fountain pen, stationery, refill, office gifts. And this is really a beautiful pen. And I really enjoy this pen. And this pen has a fine nib, black, and it really writes really nice. So I'll be giving a review on that soon. And another new pen that has come in. And let me get the name for this little jewel. Well, this is what it looks like right here. This is a piston filler, Chinese pen. And I believe the same people that made the previous pen I showed make this one as well. So you can choose. Affordable, yes. And this one is a screw-on cap, and this one is a fine nib. And it's a nice, smooth, wet nib. Just a really neat pen. It's not a piston. It's not an eyedropper, but a piston filler. I'm not big on eyedroppers. I never have been. Uh, I don't know, because I like to change inks a whole lot. The piston filler is cool. That way I have a choice of putting a little bit or half full in there, but I try not to fill it all the way up because, like I said, I like to change inks. And this is easy to take apart as well. It's really a cool, great pen.
Okay, Web Rookie asks, do you work on nibs? He's got 3 Lamis and doesn't like any of them.
Yeah, I work a little bit on the nibs. I'm no pro. Changing a Lamy nib is really easy. What is the problem you're having with it? Is it too dry? Is it skipping on you? Is it too scratchy? What? If you can give me a little detail, maybe I can figure something out on it. Okay, some of my pen carries today, I'll show you. I love this Pilot.
Okay, he said it only writes on the side.
Only writes on the side. So is it smooth on paper? Because you could have a baby's bottom on it. I had one that did that, and I sent that one off to.
He says yes.
Yeah, to a Nibmeister. I think I got charged $30, but that's what it was. It was a baby's bottom. He told me.
Hello to Oscar and an ink guy.
Hey, Oscar and ink guy. Here's one of the pens that I really enjoy. It's a Pilot Metropolitan, and this has a fine nib. And I'm using the L. Lawrence, Noodler's L. Lawrence ink in it that Nomad the Wanderer sent me, and I truly love the ink. And here is another Chinese pen, the 008 piston filler. Really another nice, beautiful pen. And this nib is a fine nib, and it's a dream to write with. I really like them. So I'm exploring more now. I'm expanding more now, looking for pens that nobody's heard of. And these names I'm mentioning, I've never heard of them. And I just by chance, when I search the eBay, I stumble upon them. So, and here's a pen that I truly love a lot, the Jinhao X750. And here's what I done to it. I changed out the nib. I have the Goulet medium nib on it. Extremely nice nib, nice and wet. And, I don't know if Goulet has his team, whoever, to check each one of his nibs to make sure that they're smooth, not scratchy, not dry, make sure that their nibs come out as well as this one did. But if he did, that's a great job because super great nib. So I think this nib was what, like $18? So this just gave this fountain pen a major lift. And I love using this pen. It's a nice, glossy, lacquered black metal Chinese pen. Looks great, feels great, and the nib on it is magnificent. I really like it. So,
hello to Michael and to Squirrel.
Hey, Michael. Hey, Squirrel. Hey, Squirrel. I sent you an email. Did you get that? And I'll leave it at that. So, all right. Now, we're going to back to the T-shirts. Those T-shirts, I'm really excited about and there are at a great price. So if you're a t-shirt person, you can just go to that website anytime you feel like it and get yourself one. Now, don't forget, on the Fort Worth Pen Club, we meet tomorrow, Monday at 6:30. Bring your pens, folks. Bring your inks. And be ready to fountain pen it up day. That's going to be fun. Yep.
Okay, Squirrel did get your email.
Cool. I'll get that out tomorrow, Squirrel. And, when I saw the book, I gave it away. When I saw it, bleh, I immediately thought of Squirrel. That's Jason, a friend of mine. Right there, I think, Jason, this is you. So I hope you like it. I like it. Mr. Announcer has one also. And that's how I ran into it. When I saw it, I said, wow, this is Squirrel all over again. This is what he does, and maybe not in that area, but this is what Squirrel does. Squirrel is a searcher, a seeker. He's out there, in the boonies. He's in the wilderness. He's in the hills. He's everywhere. Goes to little towns, abandoned little one-room schools. How often do you see that? If you haven't checked out Squirrel's videos and you're into stuff like that, he's got some treats for you that you love. It just takes you back. I think what really blew my mind is when Squirrel showed that video on the schoolhouse, the abandoned schoolhouse, one room. Wow. Just in the middle of nowhere. Okay? Those kind of buildings should be saved. History. They shouldn't be torn down. They should be kept up. Because once they're gone, they're gone. That's part of history. Gone forever. I just like old buildings, and old houses. And I like to save them from becoming a parking lot or a shopping center. But that's me. Anyway. So, okay. So the next thing, we have that the giveaway, and that's April the 18th. So that's not too far away. So if you're not a subscriber, all you got to do is subscribe, and then send me a message with the info that I need, and boom, you're in. So, yeah, I'm getting ready for that big giveaway on that as well. So, okay, talked about that. Now, inks. Let's talk about some inks. I've done a review. Have we posted that ink yet on the
brown ink?
Yeah,
No, not yet.
Okay, I'm not going to mention that yet then. One of my favorite inks is the Mont Blanc Corn Poppy Red. I love that color. And then another color was one that David gave me a sample of, that Pilot Irazuku Yamaludo. Yeah, I really like that ink. And I was looking for it on Amazon, but didn't have it for that price. And I looked for it on eBay. So I'll probably try to end up getting a bottle, probably Thursday or Friday, but really a nice, beautiful ink. Another favorite inks of mine are the Mont Blanc Toffee Brown, the Robert Oyster Cafe Cream, an incredible, beautiful green ink that I truly love is the Monteverde Olivine. And I do like the Pilot Karajuku, if that's how you say it. I know I slaughtered that one. That's another nice ink. Noodler's Apache Sunset. Bam, you got it. Nice. Diamine Blue Velvet. Bam, you got it. These are just a few of mine because people have been actually sending me emails about this. And here's one that Dave sent me a sample of, the Sailor Gentle Nora Sundru.
Which one? Oh, Cerebo looks like.
Cerebo, whatever. Yeah, that's another nice one. There's David right there. Hello, David. I just saw you. Like, hello. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. All right, that's Dave. And I'm going through some of my notes here. I did like the Krishna Jungle Volcano. That was okay. Robert Oyster, the Gold Antiqua. I like that one. And I did like the Sailor Gentle Kema, whatever.
Kim Mokuzuku.
Something like that. I like that one. It's a nice orange, really nice.
Hey, David C. says he found some Yamabudo for you.
Oh, wow.
And is going to send it to you. And then he mentions the name Sailor Gentle Nioi Sumire.
That's it. That's how you say it. Ta-da! Yeah, I am truly apologetic on my horrible breakdown on these languages. And thank you, Dave. Appreciate that. Lala, thank you. C, David C, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And the other one is Ken Mokusei.
Ken Mokusei. Nice inks. Love them.
And hello to Farhat.
Hey, Farhat. Also, Robert Oyster, Blue Water Ice. I love that ink as well. What do y'all think about the Krishna Moon View? And I was like, I do like it, and I do have a bottle of it. It's okay. It's not bad ink. It's okay. That's what I give it on that one. Oh, Robert Oyster Soda Pop Blue. Love that stuff. Love it. Yeah, today is ink day because, believe it or not, I've got, I don't know how many emails about inks. And I promised I'd do it, so I'm doing it. So here's the one ink that I was really unhappy about. Was the Lamy Vibrant Pink. It wasn't vibrant pink to me. To me, it's a dull, boring pink. I know some people are going to get chapped, but you asked for my honest opinion, so I'm telling it. But, I mean, if you're a pink lover, you'll probably fall in love with it. So, but I just didn't fall in love with it.
David C. says he likes the Moon View, just wish it has less sheen to it.
Okay.
Do you have KWZ Hawaiian Blue? He would Oscar wants to see a review on that.
Hawaiian Blue. Let me check it. I don't think I do have that. And you're the 10th person that have asked. No, I sure don't. Sorry, bud. Let me see what else I have. Oh, another true ink I love is the Mont Blanc, the Beatles Psychedelic Purple. I really like that. Nice ink. The Private Reserve Sepia, or Sepia. Sepia. I really like that stuff. Nice ink. I do like the Montblanc Lavender Purple. Okay, here's one. The Sailor Gentle Epinard. Is that how you say it?
I think so.
That one? I think David C. sent me some of that. Love the stuff. Sailor makes some great inks. They just kick. Another ink I love is that Mont Blanc Lucky Orange. Lamy Dark Lilac. It's kick. Love it. The Private Reserves, I like them pretty much all. The Tanzanite, one of my favorites. Private Reserve Velvet Black is another one. The Private Reserve is that Daphne Blue
Daphne.
Yeah, blue, yeah. Another great one. Private Reserve DC Super Show Blue. And here's the Noodlers. I can't see it now. American
Aristocracy.
Aristocracy. Yeah, that's it. That's another good one. Waterman's. I can't even see that. My eyes are going bad. Waterman something blue.
Serenity Blue.
Is it? I think it's in. All right. Yep, Serenity. Serenity. Yeah, okay. And that's a nice blue. Well, here it is better. I can see it better on this page. Okay. Yeah, that Waterman Serenity Blue is a really nice ink. The Diamine Sherwood Green. Diamine Turquoise. The Diamine Coral. Here's an ink that I just did not like. Let me pull it real quick, the bottle, if I can find. And I'll let Mr. Announcer, you can go ahead and say that while I look for another one.
Okay, this is the Jayerbon Eclat de Saphir.
Okay. This one right here. I just didn't care for it at all. Now, this one is a different one.
Saphir Blue.
Is that the same one?
Different one.
Okay. The Jayerbon, yeah, they do make some good inks. I just didn't care for this one. The Saphir Blue by Jayerbon is a nice one.
Hello to Catchper. And let's see, Oscar likes the Monteverde Malibu Blue. No, he doesn't. I'm sorry. He said it was disappointing.
Okay. Another favorite of mine is the Papermate Brown. Or, yeah, well, it's what it is. It's a Papermate gel ink. It comes in a Papermate gel pen, but it has a really nice ink color to it. It's almost undetectable. You would think it's a fountain pen ink.
Okay, Pete asks, is there a specific type of ink for calligraphy, or would any ink do?
Calligraphy ink would be the best to do. Yeah, you can use any ink you want, but that ink is not going to stay on to that calligraphy nib as well as one made for those pens, specifically made for those pens. I know because I do use them. You'll have to dip it in there more with the inks. I've tried them on regular bottle ink, and they do, okay, but nothing great. The calligraphy ink works just a heck of a lot better. Another of my inks is the Noodler's Black, Schaefer Black, Noodler's Bay State Blue, and I can't even pronounce this one. It's by Pilot.
Murasaki Shikliu.
Yeah. Whew. I'm not even going to bend good. I think, Dave C., I think you gave me some of that. I love that ink. Wow, is it a nice ink. It's not a dark purple. It's would be like a lavender. Thinking it's a refreshing ink to me. It's not dark, it's not too light, but it's just a nice subtle ink, I think. I can dig it. Private Reserve Ebony Blue.
David C. says he'd call it a royal purple.
Okay. And then the Mont Blanc Burgundy Red. I did like the Dazio Blue Black. That was a nice ink. Pelikan 4001 Brilliant Green. That's okay. Not my favorite, but it's okay. Noodler's Revolution Blue. I did like that. Fountain Pen Revolution. It's okay. It didn't do a lot for me, but it's okay. I finally wanted to get this done, so I'm getting it done today. Private Reserve Ebony Green is a nice ink. Diamine Monocle Red. The Franklin Christoph Emerald 357. It's okay. I have a bottle of it. It's just okay. Not my favorite because it's too light for me. I like something a little bit darker than that Emerald 357. It's not a bad ink, but there's people out there that love it. That's cool. People ask me what I like and didn't like, so I'm going to share it with you because they say I don't say enough of what I don't like, and that's probably true.
Okay, here's a question for you. Hello, Brian, and hello to Joss. Joss asks, he's looking for a very dark black ink to put in his 149. He's leaning towards the Aurora Black, but his local pen shop said to only put Mont Blanc inks into the pen. Is that necessary?
Into his Mont Blanc?
Yeah.
No. 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 And they're going to tell you that. Yeah. Mont Blanc pens. 6 of them. 2 149s. I do use the Mont Blanc, like I just mentioned, the toffee brown. Blacks, I do have the mystery black. It's okay, doesn't do much for me. That's toffee brown. And there was another black I had. I guess I got rid of it.
So it's okay to use other inks in
yeah,
those?
Yeah. I use Diamine Blue Velvet. Noodler's Black is a nice one. I use the Cross. I like the Cross Black myself. That's a nice one. What else? Oh, I've used Robert Oyster in there. I've used Diamond, like I said, in there. Pelikan I've used in there. So, I'm not going to put inks in my pen that are going to damage my pens. Not my lovely pens. No. But I think Brian Goulet also talked about what you asked, and he said about the same thing. I do have a few samples of Mont Blanc as well. No, I've tried different inks in them. Right now, yeah, they do have the Mont Blanc inks in them because I do like the ink.
Casper asks, do you like the Monteverde ink?
Yes, I'm fixing to get to that. I just mentioned the Monteverde Olivine green ink, one of my favorite green inks, but Monteverde makes them kick awesome inks. I love Monteverde inks. They're just, what else can I say? They're great inks. But I got to be careful because I'm going to end up like David C. Right, Dave? Dave has some inks. Robert Oyster Fire and Ice is a kick ink. Love it. There's a Pilot Irazuku Turquoise. It's nice ink. The Nimasan Moon Crater Black is a nice black. Let me show you on that, the fellow that was asking on the Mont Blanc 149 ink. Well, here's the Cross Black ink right there. That's I like that Cross Black ink myself. I tried the Aurora Black and the Aurora Blue, and they just didn't do much for me. But like I said, we're all are different. People ask for my honest opinion, so I'm gonna tell it like it is on my side anyway. Monteverde Black is a good ink. It's not to me as deep as black as the Cross Ink Black, but it's a nice ink. Monteverde Blue is a nice ink. It kind of reminds me, it's a light ink. It kind of reminds me of the Fountain Pen Revolution blue ink in that direction.
Hello to Luke Guru.
Hey, Luke. Here's some inks. One of the viewers sent me these samples of the Aquaman Shocking Blue. Nice one. And here's another nice one, the Aquaman Davis Emerald Green. That's a nice one. Now, here's the Aquaman something pink. Can you read that?
Pulcry pink.
Now, that is a nice pink. I do like that pink over the Lamy vibrant pink. I did like that one. The Aquaman something kind of blipped through.
Ackerman, Groneman.
Something.
Yeah, I can't read that.
Okay. And it was okay.
Farad asks, is there a red ink that you would recommend? A red, not a pinkish red.
Okay, here's a Monaco red. Waterman, let's see, has a nice, Audacious red is a nice one. I like that red. Also, I like that Waterman Audacious red. It's just a nice red ink. What else was there here?
We also have recommended the Diamine Matador and Sailor Gentle Inori.
Yes, that's another nice one. Yeah. Private Reserve Black Cherry. I like that one. The Private Reserve Ebony Purple. And I did like the Pilot Green ink.
Oh, yeah, and don't forget the Corn Poppy Red.
I already said that one.
Did you? Okay.
Yeah, got that one already. Here's the one I do like a lot. It's the, and I use that in my Mont Blanc Little Prince, the
Antoine de Saint-Exupéry.
Yeah, the my Mont Blanc, the Waterman South Sea Blue. Nice, beautiful ink. Waterman Blue, I've used that. It's okay. I wouldn't mind buying a sample, but at this time I wouldn't buy a bottle. The Monteverde Blue, yeah, I wouldn't buy a bottle of that at this time. And that is the Monteverde at
Amethyst.
this one. Is that
Yes.
the one on top here?
Yeah.
Oh, I was on the wrong one. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I do like that one. Nice ink. The Weldon Pond Blue. That's a nice ink. Diamine Sherwood Green. It's a nice ink. Bear with me here. The Vanscotti Cypria.
Which one?
That same one we just said. SEP.
Yeah, sepia. That's the one.
Sepia. That's a nice ink as well.
Okay, regarding your inks, how much of your opinion is it based on the performance or on the color and hue of the ink, or is it both?
I kind of like both. Again, I'll say this, that inks I like a rich ink. I like it when it goes on paper. You can see the color of that ink. Just it's gonna be a nice, vibrant, rich ink. The light inks, they're okay, but they don't grab me as much as a rich, bold, nice ink. But then there are some light inks that have really reached me that I have liked. On some inks, I like that sheen in them. On some inks, I don't like that sheen in them. It just depends. There's that Bung Box, what is that? Japan?
Da-
DA?
Dandian.
I think, yeah, it could be that one. That's a nice one. And that's in the green family, I would put it.
Hello to Uchiha.
Lamy turquoise, nice one. And we're getting almost there, folks.
And a question is, what kind of notebook are you using there?
Right now, I'm using the Uber.
UberWorks?
Yeah, UberWorks. It's a hardback. And I started this on May 23rd, 2017. And that's how I keep my ink logs in. Diamond Magical Forest. You know, when I first got that bottle of ink, I fell in love. I loved it. And right now, it's okay. I use it periodically. Not a lot. I don't have any problems with the ink, the little sparkles that are in it that gets in the nib, because I have a soft toothbrush that when I clean out my pens and my nibs, I gently clean my nib out to make sure all the little sparkles are out, so I've never had a problem. Private Reserve, Ebony Brown, nice one. Mystery Black. Here's the color of the Mystery Black on paper. Right there. It's okay. Nothing to write home about.
Let's see, Oscar likes his GVFC turquoise.
A what?
GVFC.
Never heard of that one. Diamond Oxblood is nice. The is that nitro blue? Nitrogen, isn't it?
I'm trying to find. Oh yeah, nitrogen royal blue.
Yeah, yeah. The nitrogen royal blue is a nice one. I do like that.
Okay, the GFVC stands for Graf von Faber-Castell.
Oh, never tried it. Here's a Hendry. What is that one up there?
The top one.
Yeah.
Private Reserve DC Super Show Blue.
Okay, that's the wrong one. I'm sorry, wrong page.
Wrong page. Henry Thoreau.
Okay, that was a nice one. Henry Thoreau. Yeah, that's a nice ink. I would put that in the green, wouldn't you?
Yes.
That's a nice, rich, dark green ink. Private Reserve Ebony Purple Kicks. Noodler's Liberty Elysium, isn't it?
Yes.
Elysium. It's okay. For me, it's just not a grabber. No, I don't own a bottle of it. I have tried some samples. I may try another sample to see if it'll grab me, but I tried that ink back in September 15th of 2017.
Okay, different question for you. How much do you use the Star Wars fountain pens?
How much do I use them? Well, I have them right here. My other one's inked up. I try to use them at least, well, I've got, what, 3 of them?
Yeah.
3? Yeah, at least twice a month, because I rotate everybody. I do like my Star Wars fountain pens. They write very nicely. There's nothing wrong with them. They're nice, smooth, a wet nib. They lay down the ink. I like the Star Wars nibs. The pens look great. I love Star Wars. So, yeah.
And have you used any Hemingway's ink?
No, I have not. That one I've said already. That one I've said. Let's see. Mont Blanc, something black. I've said that one, I think, already. I do like the Private Reserve a lot. Okay. Diamine. Are you ready? I really like their Diamine Golden Sands. That was a really nice one. The Monteverde Caribbean Blue. I like it. Now, here's an ink that it's not a deep, rich, bold ink. It's one of those lighter color inks, close to a turquoise, but I really, really dig it. It just hit me that I like it. No, I don't have a bottle of it. Robert Orster again, Fire and Ice. Yeah, that hit me really well. Here's one. That's a J. What was that? Herban. Hematite. Hematite. And here it is, right here. Well, that you look more to the a reddish orange.
Yeah.
Right there. I'm finally getting this done, right? Finally. Cross Black, Mystery Black, Pelican, Edelstein, Onyx. There it is right there. It's okay.
Okay, between gold and silver ink, which would you choose?
Ooh, that's a hard one. I love them both. Gold. But I do like that sample of ink that David gave me. David C., the Diamine Gray something. Yeah, it looked like a number 2 pencil to me. That was kind of a neat ink. In fact,
Diamond Earl Grey.
there it is. Thank you. Yeah, I've been using it in my Diplomat. Really, just a nice ink. And believe it or not, this Diplomat, I haven't used it in a week. Fired up, just wrote. No problem at all. But I do like that gray. Yep. Here's a blue I really like. Visconti Blue. I do like that one. Another favorite green. Pelican 4001 Dark Green. That's a kick green. Love it. Another neat turquoise color is the Visconti Turquoise. Here's one, the Sailor, I think, Sutton. It's a nice blue. It's not a dark blue. It's one of those light blues, but I just like the flow of it. It's a nice, gentle blue. The Pelican Edelstein Aquamarina is a nice one. Private Reserve Spearmint, nice one.
Is there such a thing as a silver nib?
I've never heard or seen one. Stainless steel, the steel nibs. No, I offhand, a silver nib. We're talking about sterling silver. If that's what you're talking about, I've never seen one. In fact, I'm doing a nib study right now on different nibs, and I haven't seen it yet.
And then, do you like the hard fine sailor nib?
Yeah, yeah, I do. I've had a chance to try it out. I do. I have the Sailor 1911 large that has a medium nib. I like it, and I have the King of Pins by Sailor medium, and I do like their nib. But I have tried that nib out before. Yes.
And Uchiha, my face will remain a mystery for now.
Yes. Dun, 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 dun. Waterman Absolute Brown, a nice brown.
Hello to Akabane.
Kyle Real Blue is a decent blue.
Joss asks, after being in this hobby for a while, have you noticed your tastes in pins change? At
Yes.
first, he liked the simple black pins, but now he loves the ones with intricate designs and materials.
Yes and yes. I'm going to stop on my inks right now. That's a good one. Yes, let me tell you what's up with me. For some reason, I've been getting into fine nibs. But I'm still a medium type guy, but I do like fine nibs. Now, I really didn't care for black pins at all until I finally bought my first, it was my Jin Hao that I first got, and I liked it. And then I bought a few others, and then I bought my first Mont Blanc 149 black, and then the rest is history. So the other ones you speak of, they has a, what was it, artistic designs or something in it.
Yeah, he likes the ones with the intricate designs now.
Yeah, it depends. I don't like anything too loud, but there may be a few that I do like. I like, pins that have the swirls in them. I like that. I like solid colors. I like the demonstrators, but like this that have some color in it. The clear demonstrators all the way, they're okay. Hope that answered that question.
To Catchbird, we attend the Dallas Pin Show in September.
Blackstone, Black Stump is a nice black ink. Also, the Diamine Yellow is a nice yellow.
Okay, here's one for you. Which of these three would you pick? Black with gold trim, black with rhodium trim, or black with rose gold?
Black rose gold, hands down. Okay, black with rose gold. Isn't that beautiful? Black with rhodium. I got them all. And black with gold. I would take rose gold. I really like the rose gold. Second would be the gold.
Do you have any Levenger ink?
No, hold on. I think I may have a sample somewhere. I thought I did. And I'm surprised I haven't seen it in my book yet. I have the Levenger pen in here, but the J. Herburn Emerald of Chaveur 1670 is a nice ink. Kaweco, black ink, it's okay. We're getting close to the end. The Diamond Inferno Orange is a nice orange. Diamond Shimmering Seas, I like it. Diamond Sparkling Shadows is nice. Monteverde Teal, it's okay. Again, Diamond Orange, I do like. Noodler's Bad Green Gator, it's okay. It's not, to me, again, it's more of a lighter, paler green than that rich dark green, but it's okay. The Diamine Rustic Brown, it's nice. Karen Dash, that's how you say it, vibrant green. I like that green. Monteverde Ruby, I like that color. Monteverde Permanent Black, I like that. The Diamine 1864 Blue Black, that's okay. Pilot Green Ink, that's okay. The Diamine Red Luster, that's okay. Diamine Brandy Dazzle, nah. KWZ Menthol Green, is that right?
You got your finger over.
Oh,
Menthol, yeah.
yeah. Menthol Green, it's okay. Would I buy a bottle? No. Lamy Blue? No. Off the bat. Noodler's Blue? Just didn't do anything for me. No. Getting closer to the end. Come on. Of all these I've already said. Ah, here's one I do love. And I use it very sparingly because I don't make it anymore. In fact, I use it in my Levenger green pen. It's the Parker Emerald. The last time I used it was back in May of 27th of last year. And here is the bottle. Beautiful bottle, isn't it? Love it. And here's one here, the Noodlers, what is that? Collier something.
Collier Royale.
Yeah. All right, the Collier Royale. You know what? I like it, believe it or not. I didn't like it at first, but it kind of grew in my eyeballs. Hope I'm not boring everybody, but like I said, I did have requests, so you know what? I'm going to do it and get it done. Monteverde Valentine Red. Nah. A lot of these I've said already. Diamine Twilight. It's okay. I've got a little bottle up there. Now, my friends, I don't want to bore you because I know how it is. You get bored, say, this guy's boring. Before I get y'all bored, let me wake you guys up. Hold on. All right, y'all awake? Good. Hang with me, people. Hang with me. Getting better. All right, now we're going to talk about some of the inks I don't like. Now, the viewers have asked me this question because they said that I don't say anything I don't like, and they would like to hear some of the things I don't like. Well, back in my other journal, ink book, in life, I started this back in July 31st, 2017, on a Monday. Paper and ink test that I do at 11:56 a.m. It was 89 degrees out there and sunny. Birmingham Inks. Now, this was the first round of inks that came out by Birmingham, and I believe they come out with another more improved ink that I've looked at. And it just didn't do anything for me. Let me show you what they look like. That's what they look like. And I like to put them in this notebook so I can go back and refer back to the ink to look and see how that ink has settled into the paper weeks, months, even years back, to see if it's going to hold that same look when I first put it down, or see how much change that ink has made with the paper. So there may be a couple of three in here I like: the purple, the blue, there's a trust blue, and a red that I like. But as you see, I keep all the inks I use in here as well. And this is real important to me. This one stays at home. And I can really pick out the inks I like, don't like, see how they react to the paper. I think that's it. And this is really good paper, excellent paper. Right there you will see a little bleed through for the first time because I really put it on there really hard. And this was a dark slate blue. It's a document ink by Scribes Ink. The Pen Thing store sent me a couple of bottles of this waterproof ink, two of them in fact, I think, or was it three? But the first time they came in, for some reason, they leaked out. They were wrapped right. The second time he sent it, again, I don't know what happened. So I washed them out, and I filled it up with water, and I held it so high and let it drop on the floor to see would the top come off or unscrew. Nothing happened. No water leaked or nothing. So I don't know what happened to it. And then one of my viewers sent me this ink shortly after, and that's how I got it. So I don't know what happened. In fact, that's the first time that's ever happened because Brian always sends his packaging securely. I've never had any problems with anything Brian from the Pen Thing store has sent me. No, that's just freaky, I'm thinking. But I love doing this because I can really look at my ink log. I can look at the dates, how long it's been sitting here, how the ink is looking on paper. And I even have it on Tomoe River paper and Clairefontaine paper, on Rhodia paper, different papers. I'm seeing if I get different looks with different inks and pens. So that's how I do my ink thing. All right. Well, I think I've covered that and answered that question. So, anything else I'm missing yet? Oh, how am I looking over there? Any dark shadows? Can the sound okay? We were thinking about doing another live stream this week, but we just didn't have time to do it. So, God willing, next week we're going to try doing that. I am working on some new stuff. I am working on my first new website and blog. So, in fact, we've talked about it a few years ago. We've talked about it last year. This week, we've been heavily talking about it. And I talked with a friend at Starbucks. She's a web designer, photographer. We've talked about it. We're going to be meeting and discuss the future of Larry's Fountain Pen's possible website and blog. So, I thought I'd go ahead and throw that out there. We do plan on doing some live streaming with other folks, with some other reviewers. Jason Squirrel is one of them. I'll invite like Troy LaPlante. He's another one. Frank Overman, one of my monitors and friends, and he's also in the Pen Club. So we got some new things coming up. I'm really deep into fountain pens. No, I don't have 30,000 subscribers. I don't have 10,000, but I do have a nice little gathering that, with God's will, it's going to rapidly grow.
For Josh, Cubby is asleep in bed at the moment.
Yes. Viewers have told me that they have stumbled onto my website, onto my YouTube channel. They didn't even know I existed. I've done everything that I know how. I've used the suggestions that viewers have sent me. Even Kevin from Fountain Pen Revolution helped all he could. We put all the tags we can in there, and still, I get subscribers almost every day, 1, 2, or 3, almost every day, and they all say the same thing, just about that. They never knew I existed. They just stumbled over me. They were looking for something else, and then I popped up. So, but hey, thanks to all you guys. You know how you can help me. You can share my videos. That'll be putting the word out. That will help me a lot. And if you do feel like contributing to the cause, I do take PayPal and Patreon. That helps me get pens and inks and giveaways. So I've got some other giveaways planned after the 18th. I've got others coming up. So a lot of things are happening. Like I just said earlier, that I'm doing a research and study on nibs right now. I started last week, and then I was on it for like 2 days, and I had to get off of it and do some reviews, research. So between the nib study and researches on pens that I have coming in, and different inks and papers that I have and journals, I keep extremely busy, extremely. But I'm loving it. It's to me, it's a blast. It's what I love to do. So I have, real quick, I'll touch on this. I've had some emails, and I've been avoiding the question. More than 10 times I've been asked the question, and I've sidetracked it, and I never do answer it, and I apologize. The question is something like, some of the reviewers these folks met are know-it-all and snobs. Do I get that same feeling? And they mentioned some reviewers. Well, we all are different, and we may take things differently. How that reviewer is reviewing or talking, they have their own personalities. I'm not going to judge anybody. I don't like to be judged. If I do get judged, so be it. Nothing I can do about it. By me judging another reviewer, that's not going to help things any. So all I can say is that if you don't feel that reviewer in here, all I can suggest is, just don't watch them. That way they won't hurt your feelings or make you feel unwanted or different or not needed. Uh, because nobody wants that. Uh, Also, some emails that I've received was about who is my favorite fountain pen place to buy. I've touched on that a little bit because I really like them all. I love Anderson pens. Just really neat people, super neat. Uh, and as you all know by now, they've got that new store that opened up. Uh, Goulet Pens is always really nice and helpful, and they've really helped me on the spot when I was buying this pen. I called them and no one answered the phone. I guess they were busy, and I kept calling and left a message that I wanted this pen because they were just about sold out, and I really wanted this pen. So I left a message, and well, I never got called that next day, so what the heck. But then I said, no, I'm going to call them one more time and see what happened. Well, when I was talking to one of the girls, she said, Larry so-and-so next to me, she just tried calling you, but they couldn't get through to you. Don't know why. And but she said, we got your message, and we have your pen. We're holding for you right now. So, yeah. Thank God that Goulet did that for me, because I wouldn't have had this pen if they wouldn't have saved it for me. So, yeah, Goulet's another one, and I've been buying from Goulet for a long time. Anderson Pens helped me with my first Mont Blanc. In fact, Brian, I got to spend some time with Lisa and Brian on the phone. They were actually at the desk in the store when I made the decision I'm buying a Mont Blanc. And what helped me to buy a Mont Blanc was the 159, the Jin Hao. I've got a black one. I got several blacks, orange, yellow, red. Blues are all gone, I think, given away. But that's how I knew I like big, girthy pens. I like those big, cigar-shaped, fat, juicy pens. I do like them. And so I talked with Lisa, and Lisa gave me Brian. And, Brian was trying to push a sale on me. He took his time. I asked the questions. He answered the questions. We covered everything. And I bought it. And I'm glad I did. So there's another helpful way there. Pen Chalet, another guy there. I wanted to buy more from Pen Chalet because customer service is really great. And they're really fast and well packed. Just good people, just really good people. And I know I try to spread the love around, but I don't have that much money of love to spread around. But I wanted to buy something from Pen Chalet. And one reason why Pen Chalet supported is, well, I'll take that back. Helped me out one day with a pen. He sent me a pen to review and to keep, and so that's going to be a giveaway later during the year. And I really appreciate him thinking about me and helping me out that way. So in return, I said, you know what? He didn't ask me. This is how I work. I want to support him as well. So that's when I bought the Aurora Optima. And he helped me with that as well. Because I missed out on the 88, that flex nib to die for. And then I saw Jason with his 88 flex nib, and then I heard the Optima was coming out. Just with two colors, not the best looking colors, but I was going for the nib, that heart of the pen. And so he helped me with that, and secure that, and it came in and got right to me, and I'm glad. And then another one is Gold Spot Pens. Very nice gentleman. He also has the inks, and I think he's the manager over the Gold Spot Pens part as well. Just another nice guy. He does great videos, very detailed. Um, so I try to buy a little from here and there if I can afford it. Now, sometimes, sadly to say, that I have to go to eBay and buy it because if I don't, I won't be able to buy it. Since I'm disabled, I'm not able to work. That luxury of dollars is no more. You know, at one time I was on top of the world. Now I'm bloop, but that's okay. So I do have to reach out to in other avenues to buy pens. And now my kick is I'm buying pens that I've never heard of or people's never heard of. Like I did a review on the Moon Man pocket pen. I don't have that pen anymore. Bill sent it for me for review, and I've done that, and then I had instructions to send it elsewhere for another reviewer to do, so I've done that. What I found about the pen that I like and didn't like about the pen, and I was honest about it, it was an okay pen. It didn't grab me, but it was okay. The nib was nice and smooth. It wrote nicely. It was a nice wet nib. It wasn't dry. What happened was when I went to put the cartridge in it, those cartridges were so hard to break that seal when you insert it, it just kicked that whole nib unit right out. Boom. So luckily it didn't strip out. I screwed it back in. So you can use it as an eyedropper, which I don't do much. It didn't have a clip on it, which I prefer clips to help it keep them from roll off the tables. It was an okay pen. It's nothing that I would just go out and buy. But, you know, I already have some Kaweco pocket pens. I love these little guys. These guys are great. What I like and don't like, you wanted to hear it. Here it is. The nib on the Moon Man pocket pen was much nicer than the nibs on this pen. They're not bad nibs. No, they're okay nibs. But the size of the fountain pens are great. So I would prefer the Kaweco body over the Moon Man pocket pen, but I would prefer the nib on the Moon Man over the Kaweco. Now, maybe if they would put a clip on that Moon Man pocket mini pocket pen, I would like that because I like putting them in my pocket here. Sometimes I put these in my pants pocket. And they have never failed me. They're always Johnny on the spot. And they're just for quick notes. I've tried writing with the Moon Man mini pocket, and it would be too uncomfortable to write for long sessions for me. These pens, they're a little bit better on long sessions writing, but you know, I think that the pocket pens are, in my opinion, are great for quick notes. But what's even better for quick notes, and you want to use a fountain pen quick, is the Pilot Vanishing Points. A lot of people don't like the clips. They get in their way. I like them. Quick and easy. Long writing sessions. Quick notes. Put it in your pocket. In fact, I have a Pilot t-shirt on. You know, boom. You have them handy. Boom. So, I like these pens a lot as well.
To Farhat, you might consider joining Larry's Pen Pal Facebook page.
And since we're on the subject, if anybody out there is looking to meet other pen enthusiasts, to get to know somebody on a personal level, try my Pen Pals on, it's called Larry the Pen Pal, Larry the Pen Bug Pen Pals on Facebook. And join up there. I started that in January of this year, and I hope to see that little rascal grow. I've got a few pen pals that I've made there already. One gentleman is, I think, one's in Germany, one's in Sweden, some are here in the States. Plus, I belong to another pen pal group that's a real nice one as well, and that's somebody else's. But the only reason why I even started Larry the Pen Bug Pen Pals is because, believe it or not, a lot of people on my fountain pen group requested that, so I did it. I don't have many on there right now, 27 right now. Hopefully, it'll grow. But if we spread the word, that's going to help Larry's fountain pen grow. You guys are going to make me grow. It's you guys, by word of mouth, that helps me grow. And by sharing videos, that helps me grow. So if you can't afford contributing, that's cool. But if you can help by sharing, that's cool. Any way you can, that's always appreciated. Well, I think I've covered about everything there is to cover for today. I think. Let me see before I hang up. One more thing. No, I did not get the Hippo journal. I am not a happy camper. And it wasn't her fault. I waited 7 or 8 months, and something happened twice on the quality control. So she had to have them redo it. And after 7 or 8 months, got a hold of her, and I just got my money back. But yeah, I can go to the website and order again for that Kickstarter for late pledges. But that's going to take probably another 2-3 months, and I don't want to wait any longer. And I've been buying my Tomoe River. I think this is a B4 journal. And this is 384 pages. I just love the notebook. I love the paper. This is the 54G paper. And the one that she has in her Hippo, I think, are 64Gs. But it's Tomoe River paper, and I love it. But no, I didn't get it. Doggone it. Oh, well. It's because I had to have my journals, and I tried to put it off. And, oh, yeah, I have an abundance of journals, but I like special journals, and this goes with me all the time. And my I've got another one that goes with me. It's right over here, my Hobonichi. See, I had to end up, and I went and got this since I couldn't get my Hippo journal in time. So I got this year. And I tried to hold off, so I said, you know what, I need to go ahead and get one, so I got it. And Tomoe River paper, and I love it. And I made this into a bullet journal, so I'm happy with it. So maybe God willing, one day maybe Santa Claus will bring me a Hippo journal notebook. They really look really, really nice. And for those lucky pledgers that are getting theirs, the best to you. Let me know how they, how you like them. I know you're excited to get them. I know I would be excited to get them. That's my favorite paper of all time, Tomoe River paper. I can actually say that's my favorite paper. Love it. All right. I am done jabbering. Anything you, Mr. Announcer?
Nothing new. Although David was asking why were you talking about the worst pen ever?
About the worst pen.
Well, apparently on the I guess the pilot that were you talking about?
Oh no, the worst pen. No, that
I
wasn't
don't.
the worst.
Which one were you talking about, David?
Oh, I like the
VP.
I like the vanishing point.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you don't like the, you don't like the vanishing point, right?
Yeah.
Because of the clip. Oh, David, yes, my poor friend. Oh, that's okay, David. I still love you, brother. But no, I grew up with a vanishing point. Grew up when I got into fighting pins finally. I love the vanishing point. Just love it. It's cool. It's unique. It's quick. It's fast. It's reliable. It's all that. So one click and I'm gone. So, okay. Oh, welcome to Mr. David C. He's one of my moderators on here as well. Welcome, Dave. Thank you for your help, buddy. All right. Well, I guess it's time to close the shop up. Until next time, God bless, be safe, and don't text and drive. It's a jungle out there. And before we go, he wants to say bye. Are you rocking? Get it. And that's it, folks. We'll talk to you guys later.